What? What's going on? I don't understand what's going on. Hello? Hello? What happened to me? Am I turning it? Yeah, we're talking Beastmen. Hello, welcome to Miss Junk's Bits. Today we're talking Beastmen. We are talking Beastmen. We know they're next because that the roadmap actually is a map this time. I kind of think last year was sort of like a Dr. Seuss era where you think you know what's coming, but you don't really. But this one, we know what's next. We know that we're getting Beastmen, and the Beastmen are great. It's such a cool army. There's so much you can do with any Chaos army is great, but this one, it's so much fun. And they're doing really well in the old world, so you know they're gonna be good. Um, I'm sure we'll see a couple great great armies you can use. Hopefully a couple cool characters. I hear Morgor is gonna be in there, which is very cool. So I'm going to talk about what I would like to see on the table this year from a crafting, hobbying perspective, like scratch builds, kit bashes, anything like that. I'm going to tell you a few of the things that I really love to see. Ooh, ooh, excuse me. Number one, more chicks. I know. All right, relax. I can already feel some crypto bro being like, "What's this woke DEI stuff?" Like, look, it just makes sense to me. Look, I mean, there are a few things. I think there's a sentence in one of the books that's saying like, "Female beastmen or does are incredibly rare and very docile." I don't think that would be the case. Like, if you look at in nature and you see a pack of animals it's almost the opposite because there's usually an alpha male that fights off the other males, so he has breeding rights essentially. So it's usually less males than females, I think. So I don't get that. And I think I don't think beastmen women would be docile anyway. If you have hoofs, horns, and six saggy boobs, you're not going to be docile. I don't have horns or hoofs, and I only have three saggy boobs, but I'm miserable, so I can't imagine having six. But yeah, I mean, like female tigers do most of the hunting, I guess, and I think they even eat first. Mama bears are like this thing. Any mother of any creature is like the last thing. Female moose, you don't want to see a moose. So I just think it makes sense that females would be there. I think they would probably have a different role. I don't think they would be like the general or anything like that in a Beastman army, but I think there would be places for it, like maybe as the Ungors in a pack. Maybe you could have like a shaman, Maybe there's just like on one of the chariots, there's like a female with her young or something like that, but still fighting. I don't know. Or maybe you could even do like if you wanted to go crazy sci-fi, you could do almost like an alien type thing, you like the movie Alien, where there's one giant queen breeder, which would be like the Gorgon, but that would be like the female. Like that would be hilarious to me. Number two, demon beasts. I don't believe this will be in the book. I don't think so. I think they're going with this whole chaos undivided. The last thing I think they want to do is make more options for these demons, but I would love to see on the table some Slangors, some Dzangors, uh Pestigors, corn, whatever. I would love to see all these things. Who doesn't love Pestigors? Pustules, Pastigor, pustules. Am I saying? Well, all right. I don't know. An infected wound is the coolest thing on the world, as far as I'm concerned. As far as Warhammer, not as far as something you find in the shower. I think it's very cool. I think like you could do so much with these things. You could take a box of beastmen, a box of demons, kit bash them. It'd be very cool. Especially like other things. Like Pestigors is the most popular one, but I would love to see other ones too. I think Slangors would be very doable. Um, you get an army of demonet or a box of demonettes and all like the different lobsters. They give you so many different lobster claws. That would be great. I would love to see that. Number three, creepy humans. Part of the lore of the Beastmen are that humans would in the old world, in the Empire, all these things, they would put like any deformed baby would basically be put in the woods, and the Beastman would just adopt it and take it as its own, which is kind of cool. But I mean, if you look at like anything with like I don't know, like lobster claws to a third eye to a hair lip, whatever, all these kids would be put in the woods, and and the Beastman would take him in. So I think you could take this and just make it like a total freak show, like completely nutty Coney Island, but without all the condoms washing up on the beach. Freak show. Yeah, Google Coney Island whitefish. It's disgusting. Like really, like make it like totally freaky, like a Diddy party. Like you could have like, I mean, like all sorts of mutations. You could do like duck bills, duck feet, like whatever, tentacles, gills, you name it. It would just be absolutely. You can even call it like a freak show, and I think that would be very cool. Number four, Spawn, real Spawn, old-timey, kit-bashed Spawn, not like the out-of-the-box $60 model, $70 model, whatever it is. I think like the old like back, I think it was fifth edition Spawn where basically warriors who were given all these gifts of the gods, and then they got too many, became overloaded, and just turned into these mindless beasts, and that was the lore of them. I would like to see that continue. So basically, you like I remember like you could take a bunch of just like bit from your bits box, slap them on a thing to create a spawn, and they would look very cool and very usable. I would like to see more of that. I hate seeing like the spawn that all look the same, especially since it's such a powerful model in the old world. So that's what I would like to see. I'd like to see in general, but with Beastmen too. Number five, less cow. I would like to see less cow in the Beastmen. I know, I know. Less cow, less goat, less ungulates, ruminants. What are they? Anyway, I mean, look, cows are great. Cows are awesome. Who doesn't love a hamburger? Who doesn't love cheese? Who doesn't like a little cream in their coffee? Which is not a euphemism. Not like Coney Island whitefish, but like I love cows. But there's so many other animals to choose from. Why, like you could there even in the lore, I think there are lake men, there are ape men, bird men, naga, the snake men. Like I think there's so it just opens up for so many possibilities. Like you could have like tigers, like a tiger man. You could show me a hippotaur, okay? Hippo minotaur. Oh, show me an armadillo gore. Oh, how cool would that be? I want an armadillo gore. That's what I want. And I want to see it. Next, finally, the monstrous arcanum creatures. What I would love to see is that they're actually playable in the book. I'd even love to see models. I don't think that's going to be the case, but there probably will be a couple. And I think I really want to see these on the table in some fashion, whether it's whether it's actual models that they release or if it's something that someone scratch builds and just sculpts themselves, uses it as sort of like a plays as. It would be amazing to me. And there's so many. I saw a video of someone who made they made a toad dragon, which is from the Monster Arcanum, and it's really cool. Like they took something that was only on paper and they brought it to life, and it's just. I love that stuff. So I would love to see some of these creatures get that same love and attention. So that's it. That's my take on the Beastmen. Hopefully it'll be out soon. I am at maybe a month. I mean, we're flying by this year. We've already had Empire was released. High Elves are released. We might even get Githea this year. So who knows? That's what I would like to see. If you are working on a Beastmen army this year, I would love to hear what you're working on. If you're doing something crazy, please tell me. I love crazy. I live for crazy. Look at this hair. How could I live for crazy? Yes. Anyway, yeah. So that's it. Don't forget to hate, shut up, and cancel. No, wait, that's not it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time.